when you don't have any expectations of other people, or when you are like, we were just talking about like when you do have the entitlement and stuff. Something else that my mind went to was working hard and surrendering to whatever happens. Like it's the same thing as having no expectations of others. Work as hard as you can, do the very best that you possibly fucking can in everything that you're doing. Be on time, look accordingly, like, just do the best that you possibly can with your set of information that you know how to live with.
Yeah.
And then surrender to the outcome.
Oh, it's beautiful. That reminds me of that quote, work like it's all up to you, pray like it's all up to God, or work like it's all up to you, do everything you can like it's all up to you, but then leave the rest to whatever happens, to fate, to the universe, surrender, and then life's good. Then I don't think you'll have any regrets too. That's another thing.
Control what you can control.
Totally.
Work as hard as you can, and then just boom. And you know what else happens when you do that? When you work as hard as you can, you just surrender. You could look yourself in the fucking mirror and be like, dude, I gave it my all. Didn't work out. Or I gave it my all. I surrendered to it. Worked out. But either way, you're looking yourself in the mirror. Dude, I gave it my all.
Yeah, true that.
Wasn't in my hands. I couldn't control it. Can't control the uncontrollables. But I did my best.
Beautiful.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a great practice.
Great practice. This is great stuff.
Is that a bone crusher?
This is a bone crusher. I got a bone crusher for us. One of my favorite dudes ever in Think and Grow Rich, Charles Schwab, talks a lot about Charles Schwab. He was a bone crusher in the early 19th century, just killed it, like Rothschild, Rockefeller, all those dudes. He said he's rich. He's got all the money, all the freaking railroads, something like that. He says, I consider my greatest asset to be my ability to arouse enthusiasm in other people. And that's the greatest thing.
I love that quote so much.
I see a lot of that in you because you're like, what is my path after hockey? What am I doing? And you're an inspirer. I'm an inspirer too, I'd like to think.
I think that's what I am.
Bone crusher. You're a bone crusher.
As much as I like doing my own thing, I absolutely love being part of other people's stuff when they're succeeding and being part of it and helping them.
And create things for them and see all these things come to life, come to fruition. It's amazing, and it's got to be good to think one of the most successful ever in history in America by far. That was his greatest asset. That's what made him the most successful in life, money, probably his family life, everything. That's what he said. He always said, boom, boom. Ability to arouse enthusiasm in other people. It's huge. I mean, how big is that when you help someone feel good or help someone follow their dreams? Because most people I was reading this thing about ambivalence. Like, we know toxic people, but then ambivalent people are those people who are not sure. Like, sometimes it seems like they want us to succeed, and then other times it seems like they're doing a jab at us or making fun of us or just negative. Those are the ones who are most harmful, this one study shows, because we spend our time like, what's that person think of me, or what's that person like, he always does this, and I think he likes me, and I went to lunch with him, and I spend this time with him. So we don't know they're toxic, but those are, I guess, more harmful than the toxic ones. And so it goes to say, emphasize so much how you should be around people who help arouse enthusiasm in you and help, make you want to go after your dreams or be good, do good things, go crush it. That's why I love hanging out with you, is you make me want to be my best self, express and create and do things that are great for others and great for me and go after my dreams. All that good shit is so much to do with who you're around, I think. There's so many people, dream stealers, ambivalent. You don't know.
Bring you down.
They're like,
energy drainers.
Yeah, energy drainers. Yeah. They're negative, or they're talking about negative about someone, or talk, sort of subtly negative about you, like this, that. It's like, you don't want that.
Seriously, though.
Those are the low-key haters.
When you were saying that, I was thinking about like the parallels between the untethered soul of not letting anything bother you, not letting the energy drainers get to you. But then on the other end, I was like, get those fucking people out of your life. Like, don't give them time. Like, don't.
Yeah,
stop.
Totally.
If you recognize that these people are draining your energy, stop hanging out with them. They're not doing you any good. They're not bringing you up. You don't need to be around them. Get out of it.
So true.
Gary
Vee says, tell them get the fuck out. Even if it's your mom, I'll see you in 6 years.
Seriously,
he's like, I take a lot of heat for that.
And sometimes parents are the worst ones. Sometimes
Yeah.
parents are the most draining, more than
Uh-huh.
friends. Because, you put your parents on such a high pedestal. It's your parents.
Yeah, they're
And
the
then
ultimate of what creates.
they're the ultimate people that you want to impress more than
Yeah,
anyone else. I mean, typically. So it's
totally.
like
It's natural.
if that's who you want to impress, and every time that you're taking them, an idea, or you're taking them like, drama or whatever, anything that's going on in your life, and they're just telling you you're not good enough, or you not even seriously
They
saying
would
you're
never
not
say that,
not
but I
saying
know
you're
what you
not good
mean.
enough,
It's
but
gonna
saying
be
like, oh, you should be doing this, or
oh,
why aren't
honey,
you doing
yeah,
this?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe if you're doing this, like, oh, that's never gonna work. You should stick to the thing you went to school for, or you should stick
Yeah.
to. And you're like,
Or they
fuck, but
might
I'm
even
so
just say-
passionate about this, and
Yeah,
you're like,
they might even just say like, "Oh, that's a good idea."
it doesn't give you nothing.
Yeah, that's
Just like
total ambivalence right there, and
Yeah.
that'll push you towards like, oh yeah, like, okay, well, she didn't seem that fired up on it. Like, yeah, forget it.
That's a good
You know?
point. Like where they're kind
Ambivalence
of
is
like
the
one
worst.
foot in, one foot out.
Yeah,
And it's
ambivalence.
not
They
even
did a
like-
study.
It's not even like them saying like it doesn't work. They're like saying like, yeah, that'd be
They
cool.
make you think like, oh, it's probably
Yeah, their words don't match their emotion.
yeah, because a lot of us are there where it's like, oh, if you tell me no, I'm gonna do it. But if they give you just plant a seed of doubt, inception you a little bit,
Yeah,
then you're gonna bail your dreams as it is for your parents or your friends.
that's so true. Fuck, is that ever toxic?
It's toxic, but it's worse because we don't know it's toxic.
Right. No,
It was
but it's
bizarre
because
when
it's
I read this
confusing.
thing.
Because
Yeah.
it's confusing.
I watched
You're
this
like,
video.
what
I
do
was
you-
like, whoa, that's so true.
What do you mean? Like are you on my team? You off my team? You like this? You don't like it? I can't tell.
There's more people like that, I'd say, in our lives than any other type of people.
Dude, it's like the people when you go to one of your friends, oh man, like I got this new idea, and they're like, yeah, it'd be fucking dope, man. You're like,
Yeah.
Dude, you don't sound fired up. What do you mean? Like
Yeah.
that doesn't sound like it was dope.
That's
that reaction.
an ambivalent person right there.
Fuck, is that tough?
Yeah, like that's
Thanks,
it.
bro. I'll never come back to you again.
Yeah, that's
You know?
it. Because it's usually not even like, haha, that's stupid, or it's not like that at all, or it's not even like, all right, man. It's like, oh, cool. It's like, all
Yeah.
right. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Or
you
it's
should
like-
work out. Yeah, hey, I'm thinking about working out. Yeah,
or
you
they'll like
should.
make fun of it and be like, no, man, I'm just kidding. That's great. Good for you. It'll be something like that.
Oh, fuck.
That's
that
the
makes me
dream
so
stealer
upset.
right there.
That is an energy drainer.
You want someone who's like, bro, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
or
go.
at the very least, like
Asking questions.
or at the very least, like, no, man, I don't agree with that. That won't work. Or you know what? No, man, I don't think it's cool. But when it's
Yeah.
like a iffy, like, yeah, it's okay, man. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ideally is like we were saying before, like obviously the famous quote everybody knows: surround yourself by the five people that you influence you the most. Because what is it? You are the average of the five people you're closest to. Is it five? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the average of the sum of the five people you're closest to.
Oh, I know another one. It'd be like, say you got all fired up on, I don't know, biology, and you wanted to do something with biology, some creative thing with biology, and you came to me and you're like, bro, I'm like doing this biology project where I'm gonna, I don't know, this and that, and I'm like, oh, you're a biologist now. It'd be that, or like, oh, you're
Yeah.
a model now, or oh, you're a skateboarder.
Oh, you're getting
now.
into modeling, hey?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
those-
yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking crush it. I'm
Yeah.
never gonna talk to you again with an idea.
Yeah.
Seriously though.
Those are the ones no one ever
Oh, that's
talks
so
about
tough.
that.
Yeah.
And I hope and pray I'm never that person. I think when someone comes to me, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, brother.
Dude, that is exactly
you're
what
the
I wanna
hottest. You're the hottest dude I've ever
Yeah.
seen. Or oh, you're the sickest biologist ever. I bet you're gonna crush
be.
it.
You've never done biology? Fuck it. You're gonna kill it still.
Go for
You're
it.
gonna fucking kill it, bro.
Yeah, because it's not even today. Like we always say, it's the people who say like, oh, you've changed. Like those, we all know that those are the people who are like, well, yeah, screw you. I've haven't seen you in a year. Of course, I'm different now and trying to up my life and not sitting at home like an idiot. But it's not even those. It's the other ones that are like, they got different tactics now. The dream stealers, they're using
Yeah.
different tactics.
They've upgraded.
They've upgraded, bro.
Well, how much important do you think it is to be enthusiastic and keen on doing well with something or doing good or like making an impact on what you are enthusiastic about? How big of a difference do you think that is than someone that just knows about it and pursues it kind of half-assed but isn't enthusiastic? Like when someone comes up to you and is saying like, hey, I have this idea, don't you think the biggest fucking thing is making them feel like they are going to do well, or like that they, you know, like pumping them up to face the task at hand rather than being like kind of shutting them down.
Yeah.
I feel like giving someone enthusiasm, or like exactly like that quote says, like invoking that enthusiasm in them is way more important than like even
the
telling
facts,
them
the nitty
yeah,
gritty.
even being like, you should do
I
this
have this
and this
comment.
Yeah, exactly.
It's 100 times more important. I totally agree. Like that is everything.
Like when
especially
I'm going into
someone you like or trust.
if I'm going into a project and it's something that I know really, really, really well, but I'm not super fucking enthusiastic about it, I don't care how well I know that project will not go as well as something that I am super, super, super enthusiastic about, but only know like 80% of.
True that.
Does that make sense?
I think so. Say it again.
Okay. If I'm about to go into a project and I'm 100% enthusiastic, but only know the material 80%, that project will go 10 times better than a project where I'm only 80% enthusiastic, but know 100% of it.
Oh yeah.
Like for me, enthusiasm and like the amount that I want to put into something is so much more important than knowing the material.
Yeah.
Because I feel like someone that is enthusiastic about something will do what it takes to merge that gap.
Yeah, because they believe they're gonna draw out the powers, the energy of the universe. They're gonna crush it.
They believe in themselves.
Totally. And then those who don't, it's like, they're not going to do as well. And then what we're talking about too is like those who suppress or suck that out of us. Yeah. That's like the most harm you can do to someone.
So invoking that, like pulling that enthusiasm out of someone when they come up to you with an idea and being like, fuck yeah, go do it. To me, it's almost like if they don't know it, if they are passionate enough about it, if they are like dedicated enough to it, they'll fucking figure it out.
Yeah. So the only helpful thing to do is be fired up.
Fucking be fired up.
Invoke enthusiasm.
That's the way I feel.
It's so true.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Curious.